All right, we back. Another episode of Club 520 Podcast. I'm the host. My name is DJ Wells. Special guest to my left. We're going to introduce my man's last. But to my far left, we got my dog, Bishop No Greenleaf, my boy B-Hen out the Prairies. How you what?
Cool and nasty. Let's get to it.
You got
a hat.
He got the triple black on today. He might rob us. So we work with this nigga.
Ain't fucking with the hat.
Respect. Oh no, see, Charles, you don't understand. That's the uniform. That's not no special occasion. That's how he wake up every day.
Black forces is dangerous.
Shout out to the McQueenies. I fuck with them too.
Man, niggas rock black forces really rob and kill niggas. Man.
Oh no, nigga, I'm a holy nigga. I love the Lord, nigga. We good.
To my right, my dog, Young Nacho, Young T, Young Jeffrey. How you feeling today, man?
You already started, bro.
You already on that?
Nah, I'm cool, bro. I was chilling today, bro. Oh man, I hate these shoes, but fuck it. Nah, for real. I got a little segment called By the Dough, so we always wear kicks. I'm in the
Throw
sneakers.
Some shit up on here.
So I always got heat on. Today I ain't put no heat on.
Dang.
My fault. I apologize. These just cool.
DJ got on the top 5, Brian.
For sure.
Oh,
For
yeah.
sure.
This
South Beach,
one
that's
it.
yeah.
But last but not least, to my left, you know what I'm saying? The man in the city, getting this money, on tour, producing, performing, all the above. DJ Chose, appreciate you pulling up to the net, my dog. How you feeling, man?
Man, I appreciate y'all intro. I appreciate y'all hospitality.
Love, bro.
Man, this nigga right here balling. He's the coolest nigga in the world.
Talk about it.
This nigga remind me of Nick Cannon off Love Don't Cost a Thing right there.
I'll take that. No, we're talking about you, nigga.
Use that shit up. Nick Cannon, okay.
Nah,
Pool
man.
boy ass.
Hey, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Now you gotta call me Nick Cannon. Oh, okay.
Cool. I fuck with that.
Yeah,
this is gonna be a good
Love
one.
Don't Cost a Thing, T. Call that. That's the episode.
Oh, man.
Oh, we starting hard in the back row. Chose, we know you got a lot of bangers, and we're going to get to your origin of it, but what's one song or one artist you feel like you missed out on? Like you had an inside track on, you should have been on the song, you could have produced it, and it slipped away from you, still tight about?
Oh, man. That's crazy. Whew. Ooh, there's a couple of them, but
there's your camera right there.
I'm gonna say one of the first people that I was locked in with, did a song with them, and I never put it out. Don Tolliver.
Damn.
Yeah, we used to record in my house, but by the time I never put it out, just because of I was helping break the music. Mm-hmm. So sometimes when you break it and you seeing it grow, you don't want to just drop the record right away. But I learned my lesson. I should have dropped all 3 of them records that month. Yeah. You know, but by the time he got with Cactus Jack and Travis Scott, you know, it's so many, like once you up there, there's certain things you can't do. Yeah. So, but me and him still tight. I was out there working on this project and stuff, so we still cool. But I should have dropped them 3 records we did right away.
Because he's on his way to superstardom right now.
He the nigga.
For sure.
Yeah.
I seen him in concert. Who was that with Future, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Don Tolliver, that nigga, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. Obviously, you know what I'm saying, H-Town representing. You got a little bit of Ohio ties, too, so you know a little bit about the Midwest, too, man. Tell them about it.
Yeah. I grew up in Youngstown when I did like 5 years there. My mom used to, you know, she had a little boyfriend out there, so, man, that shit was, I ain't gonna lie. When we got here, this feel good, but back when I was in Youngstown, that shit, like.
You in the country.
A lot of niggas wearing them in Youngstown.
What?
Ain't too many of these niggas. Hold on, nigga.
Oh, Black Forces in Youngstown?
No, Youngstown is more like Terre Haute. He don't know what Terre Haute is, but that, if y'all
I heard about
know.
Terre Haute. The girl at the gas station just told me about Terre Haute.
Don't talk to her no more.
The girl tell you about Terre Haute's crazy.
It's not a definition.
But what age were you in Youngstown?
I probably like from like 10 to 14 type shit.
Oh, so you got to experience it for real.
Yeah. Nah, I used to. It was real grimy. Like where I'm at in Texas is hood, but we ain't grow up as fast as we did there. Like when I got to Youngstown, I was still like a little kid, and there used to be girls trying to fuck me. You feel me? I used to be like, damn, you touching my private parts. Yeah. I go tell my mama for real.
Oh God.
Shout out to the Midwest.
Yeah, they out here moving fast. They had babies at like 16. For real.
Bitches had apartments when I was in high school.
Whoa.
No cap.
Girls had kids when I was in middle school.
For
About
sure,
3
bro.
of them.
Yeah.
Shout out to the baby fat jackets.
But that makes sense though, nigga. Because when I be going to tell, I'm like, damn, my friend, I'm like, damn, don't none of y'all got kids. How y'all niggas touching all these girls like, and they got no kids? That's crazy.
That shit crazy.
You got to get your baby mama in that.
It's guaranteed.
At our age,
I'm so
it is
glad I
what
didn't
it
live
is.
here when I was like growing up.
Yeah.
He's one of the few.
Man, I got out of here.
You was definitely supposed to be a statistic.
Yeah, I was supposed to have 3
No,
kids.
definitely.
Damn.
Yeah.
Child support is real.
Tweet. Crazy.
Hey, here you straight though.
You good money,
Hey, you
man.
good in Texas though? I heard in Texas you only can pay $2,500. Is that right, or they made that up?
Shit, that's
Homie man
bullshit.
said, nah, nigga.
we had a thing like so it was a dude that hoop named Roddy Boubois.
Yeah.
He had a girl pregnant and she tried to move to California, but they said the baby was conceived in Texas, so the max she could get was
Oh, that is
$2,500.
true.
Yeah,
No, that is true.
That's
For real?
crazy.
Hell yeah, that's true, bro.
yeah.
25 a month.
Yeah,
$2,500.
wherever the
yeah.
baby, that's the child support rules align with where the baby is born, no matter the state.
Oh shit, what I been tripping on then?
Yeah, so you get a girl pregnant in Youngstown, nigga, but y'all can move to LA. You still got a Youngstown bill. It's all right.
I know that Youngstown child support probably about $1,200.
Yeah,
Yeah, real modest.
real low.
Yeah,
Yeah,
real
respect-
EBT.
respectable.
That's probably how it is in that.
I don't know, bro. This a woman state now, bro. I don't know.
I don't know. I ain't worried about it.
Shout out to the volume.
I'm gonna be married before I have a kid though. I'm gonna do it right when it's time to do
I
it.
said that too.
Oh, yeah, don't do that. That's trash. Have a kid.
Oh, you
before
don't got no
get married.
kids?
I be feeling though.
Yeah.
I ain't got no kids.
Oh, good shit,
Me and
bro.
him both.
Yeah, good shit.
Yeah.
Step that in.
You out of pocket.
He ain't got no kids.
Nah.
Yeah. Nah, stepdad is. I said that last night in my segue at the show, and I asked the women like who had kids, and I told them like I'm a hell of a stepdaddy because it's true. Like I'm at that age now where I'd rather take care of something. If we can do that, then we can have some. But I gotta practice with your kids.
Yeah, I like your style, but me and you got the same type of mindset.
All right, cool. So you at the show, you know what I'm saying? You getting your shit off. You like, I'm stepdaddy. Now what's the limit on them kids though? When she come with them digits?
Great question, bro.
What's the stepdaddy like? Cause you ain't hopping in the full court 5-on-5 situation.
Nah. It might. The limit might be like 2, but you got to be able to control 2. I love 1. I could take 1, but if you can't control 2, like I know this one girl who got a child and she raised so well. Like it fucked me up sometimes. It'd be like the little girl smart, the little girl respectable. Like when the little girl be calling me Mr. I can't say my real name. She be calling me by Mr. She, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, yes, sir, no, sir. And that shit she read the Bible sometimes. I be like, man, that's the type of woman I would like to have kids with because she gonna raise my children. Mm-hmm. She be teaching her and shit. And I'm like, man, women don't take the time out to do that shit with their kids no more. Yeah. Them women type, they special.
That's true, bro. Yeah. That's true.
But it always be the fine ones that got the badass kids and make you jeopardize.
Don't they? Shout out to my wife, man.
No, sure. we got a bunch of, we got both. It's a lot of wholesome women that take care of women too, but we got a bunch of Sexyy Reds too out here.
What is he on, bro?
No, I'm saying though,
it's him, bro.
No, I'm saying though, it's a bunch of
I'm
ghetto
trying to get a
bitches out
remix
here.
of Sexyy Red, bro.
Yeah,
Are your song?
Yeah, me and Boosie.
It won't be no Sexyy Red slander in this interview.
Nah, we fuck with Sexyy Red.
fuck
Sexyy
with
Red for president.
Okay.
But you was early on
love
Sexyy Red though.
Sexy.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
see, Sexy one of them people too.
Midwest.
We never did a song, but I did a lot of songs for her with her in the studio and shit. But I never just dropped the verse. But a real disclaimer that nobody know, I never got paid for none of the songs either. Dang. So when I look at life, I be like, I just love that I never got paid because I'm like, man, that makes the relationship even better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because somebody owed me a favor. I don't know who yet, but whoever the fuck orchestrated that session, hey, man, I was a believer early.
All right.
Back
It was just you and G Herbo, nigga. That was it.
And I might have been before G. This was 2020.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
And I was like, you know what's crazy? I had asked my manager, and this how y'all know like a nigga be really in a good mind space. This is 2020. I had the biggest record at the time. I was on Billboard Hot 100. Then I had like a Fredo Bang and Lil Durk record that was super crazy.
Top.
Yeah, and I was in a studio with Sexyy Red that nobody knew. And that's what I call humble. Because every time I think of that situation, I used to wonder, like, damn, bro, I really be going to do shit. But I be seeing the future. I be seeing the vision, but a lot of people don't. A lot of people be like, I used to get people like, why the fuck you in the studio? Like I would get, around that time, it would be people that are popping in Miami. And they'd be like, you in Miami? And I'm like, yeah. And they'd be like, pull up to my session. I'm like, nah, I can't. I got a session with Sexyy Red. And at the time, bitches be like, who? The fuck? Nigga, come to my session. I ain't gonna say no names. But, and they was a group and they was popping. So when I go to the studio with Sexyy Red, lock in, get it done, everybody like, why the fuck you ain't skip that to go to that? And now I look at life and I be like, man, I'm glad I make sound decisions, bro.
Yeah, bro.
And that's real shit. And that's what we talk about all the time here is like, when you networking or you working, it's really about the people around you and below you, because the people above you, it's very rare you get to catch them. But the next wave of people is always your peer group and the people coming up. So you always want to take care of the people around you, because them going to be the people that you dealing with. Just like on some school shit. Yeah, you might not fuck with this dude in school. He might be weird, whatever, but you got a decent relationship because you grow up, he going to be the motherfucker owning that business that you going to have a relationship with. You never going to catch them executives. Leo Cohen ain't never going to come down to our level. But the next level of people, you showing love shit. Like you said, that back favorite pocket.
Bro, I love the way you think. My whole career, like when I think about who I am today, my whole career was built off people that nobody gave a fuck about. And I had to sit there and like this is my number one thing. I got a partner that did a song for Drake, right? Mm-hmm. And I got more partners that did songs for like Nicki Minaj. And when they get to flexing on me, they always compare us. Who got the most hits? You or him? You or him? You or him? Who the most influential producer? And I always look niggas in their eyes and I be like, you know, y'all really don't count because y'all accidentally got a Drake placement. I made Drakes. We different. Yeah. And I was fucking with niggas below me. Yep. And they got diamond songs. Like, fuck what you talking about. Y'all got niggas who had diamond songs already. They was going to continue being diamond. Yeah. I made niggas who was dirt diamond, and they still going diamond. And I done made a couple of them because when you playing down here, you can make a couple. Yeah. But if you study shooting for Beyonce, Jay-Z, Drake, man, you might have 2 songs that you get out of them because, you know, that's just how the world works. But I always tell young producers, man, y'all niggas need to play down here, man. Like, it's going to be another one, and it's easier to get to them. So, yeah. I like the way you think.
Man, you talked about, you know what I'm saying, going crazy with, you know what I'm saying, one of your biggest records. How did that come to fruition? Because I know you produce, but what made you kind of step out of like, nah, this going to be mine?
I've always been an artist. Since I was a kid, I was rapping. But somewhere down the line, I had an A&R convince me to write songs. And he was just like, bro, what do you care about? You want to be famous or you want the money? And at the time when you broke, it used to hurt to know like, man, I wrote this and that nigga shining and nobody knows I did that shit. And I got the check, I got a plaque, but he convinced me successfully to worry about the money. And I started making money. But when I got to like, when I seen my first M, it was like, okay, this is God telling me that I've done my job and I need to figure out how to make sure people don't forget that I'm talented as well. Mm-hmm. So that's how I ended up getting my first hit. I had spent like, man, that was crazy. I had my niece and my girl. We was sitting in my little house at the time, and I used to make them get on TikTok, and we would broker TikTok videos all day. We would literally send messages, get little kids to do videos for $30 to $40. And we did that for like 3 weeks and blew the song up. I probably spent like 8 bands. Everybody think I spent the world of money. I spent the world of money on keeping it going, but the initial impact of blowing that record up, I probably spent like 8 bands.
And that's crazy because people don't understand. Investing in yourself don't always mean spending a shit ton of money. Mm-hmm. It may be a shit ton of time because shit, we don't know shit about the TikTok. I know what it is. Yeah. We on there and stuff. But in that time period, you talking about 2019, 2020, you was early in the landscape, and who knew that the world was about to shut the fuck down? Right. So it's like you getting stock in a company that shut the fuck up. Mm-hmm. You just have to put your product in it. But then also, like you said, you had to spend money on your record because people don't understand. You do not get those billboard placements. You do not get those radio spins off your song just being good.
Hell nah. Hell nah. You gotta drop the bag. And I tell people, even one that's better, if you actually do it yourself, it'll be more cost effective. Like a lot of times people, I mean, every every nigga with money can attest to this. There's a lot of times you can hand somebody some money, but you realize that they don't give a fuck about your money, so they don't wake up every day and fiend for making that shit back. They don't. It's not no desire to make your money make money. But when you doing it yourself, you gonna lose sleep until you get that bag back. So, I mean, at that time, it just checked out, and when it did, it was so crazy because my little niece ain't never, she don't even know what money look like. You feel me? But she's like 13 at the time. As soon as it went, when it went gold, I broke off, and she was like, as a kid, that's a lot of red type shit.
What you enjoy more, performing or making a record?
I like performing because I want to be more. The reason why my name is DJ Chose because I feel like God chose me, and when I look at music, I think of influence and like power. So I know as a songwriter, I'm effective because I can like seed a message through the airwaves, but I like when I can actually influence the world because I feel like I got good intentions, and I feel like there's a lot of people that influence the world and they got so much power, but man, they don't give a fuck about the next person. I do.
True.
You feel me? Every night after I perform, I go to the merch table, I shake hands, kiss babies, do all that shit. So,
cause you one of the only producers for real. Like I fuck with your shit, bro, and I ain't just saying that cause you hear it, but that you actually own records. Like you got anthems. I just told C-Ho, y'all doing a little Georgia Street tonight, but I told him like you can rock the crowd, nigga. You can perform and play. You spin your shit like you know what I mean. You got at least. I ain't shortchanged you, but I'm like, nigga at least can go for an hour or two. Yeah. With that bitch ass shaking music. Yeah, that's pause. With the ass shaking music though, for real, because you got them bangers for sure for the whole.
Sometimes you gotta check out.
Nah, don't do me like that. I was
you see the Black Forces.
I was trying to get my
sometimes he be in there
dancing.
to break it.
Man, he say he be dancing.
Sometimes he'll be there dancing, so you gotta watch it.
Oh yeah, bro, chill out. Come on now. Shout out to the Jabberwockies, you feel me? But I ain't one of them. But nah, you like one of the only producers for real. Now, I ain't discrediting nobody that I know can perform and get behind the scenes and break a hit record too.
And had the video band like it was uncut. How was that? Your biggest, like one of your biggest songs at the time period, you just like, damn, I'm going crazy with the video. They want to see it, and they like, nah, you can't post this on me.
Yeah. Nah, they be banning my videos sometimes, but man, I just look at it like now I'm trying to clean up. I'm trying to clean up my image. I miss so much money with having a song, having videos that do like 52 million, 100 million views and shit, and I can't make money because it's unmonetizable.
YouTube guidelines.
Yeah, so I'm learning my life, and I'm now where I'm at. I'm just more like, y'all put on clothes. Like I don't even want to shoot the video if y'all ain't gonna wear no clothes.
Obviously, your H-Town influence, man. The Screw type eras, like. That type of music hit heavy in Indianapolis crazy because we fuck with that type of music, those type of mixtapes. You think mixtape eras could ever be like that again with the way that they do like regulations for is monetizing for music?
Nah, I don't think we should either.
Damn, for real?
Nah, I don't think that like cause right now the world is like a mixtape. If you look at how much music come out, and I don't know why, but we can't keep up with it. Like,
hell no.
Do you feel like? Let's be honest. Y'all remember when we used to consume music as kids? Like, we literally used to consume music week for week, and we still love the people we consume.
Yeah.
Right now, I swear it's like only room for one. You get a Sexyy Red, or like when Sexyy Red came, she replaced somebody. Yeah. I don't care what nobody got to say.
Really?
And that I didn't say that, you did.
No,
but
it's the fact though.
Okay, so if that's how y'all feel.
Internet goes. That's so true.
Wait, as a playable character or the music?
Nah, the song.
I was gonna say, nigga got a Glorilla Mosky in the 2K. He's out of pocket.
But nah, what he was saying is facts though.
So we don't have the capacity right now to consume as like much music. But when we was kids, I'm sorry if fucking Lil Wayne, Chamillionaire, Mike Jones, whoever that anybody liked, if they dropped Power Wall, whatever, we would consume all that music, and we would have comparison conversations, but you loved who you love. You wasn't changing who you was fucking with just because they ain't put out no music in a week.
Yeah, and we would play them for
take.
months, though.
Yeah.
I'll play a Lil Wayne
You're
CD
still
for
playing
months.
it now.
On my mama.
I played Dedication 2 yesterday.
I played nothing.
I
past
consume a lot of music.
like 2012.
Yeah, I stay up to date with shit, bro.
I take that back. Like
I agree with what you're saying as a whole, world or goddamn it.
Microwave.
Yeah, absolutely. Microwave. But I stay tapped in with everybody though.
I'm gonna tell you why I'm saying what I'm saying. I feel like back then, this is the trick, y'all. Back then, you could market yourself without an algorithm.
Oh, facts.
So when you can come out the trunk, or if let's just say a nigga had a show at a concert. Let's just say Kevin Gates. Boom, he just had his concert. Let's say we in a world of CDs. Kevin Gates could reach his audience every day if he wanted to. If he just wanted to go on tour and out the trunk sell CDs. Mm-hmm. Right now, you can't give a motherfucker nothing. I couldn't give a motherfucker a coupon for a new car. They would literally be like, "Thank you," and drop it. You feel me? Wouldn't know what it was. So I think now that we depending on algorithms and things like that, it's not that people don't stay up with things. It's just like if Sexyy Red is running things, then sometimes it's hard to see Glorilla, like you would say. Mm-hmm. So I think technically it's about if whoever is manhandling the moment, that's who's important. Like Drake is manhandling the moment. Y'all know what made me say, damn, Drake, y'all want to know what made me forget about Drake's album and Drake's tour?
What?
When Kevin Gates spit in that big mouth. I was like, damn, I don't care about the Drake album right now. All I care about is Kevin Gates spitting in someone's mouth.
No.
That's wild.
And what's crazy is, you was obviously on tour with him when that happened, right?
Yeah.
Did you see that live or did you see it afterwards?
Right.
I saw it live. I was actually in the crowd.
Damn.
How was that?
What was you thinking?
Because that shit was hilarious to us.
Yeah, bro.
Wow,
man, y'all gotta understand, Gates is my dog. A lot of people scared to talk about him in podcasts and stuff. Mm-hmm. We really like this, so I don't care about speaking on things. When I think of Gates, I don't think what people think. A lot of people gonna turn it into some different shit, like, he demonic, he this, he that. I don't see it that way. I just see it as someone who understands. He understands when you know what the world is on, man, he get it. I just feel like some people get it, some people don't. And if I had that kind of power, I wouldn't have did it how he did it. I like how he doing it now when he doing the champagne and he spitting in their mouth. See, the first day, I feel like all of our show was kind of like we was just having a good time. We was doing what we planned to do. But nobody knew nothing about this. I ain't gonna lie, that shit. that wasn't production meeting. Y'all played this? I never knew nothing about that. That ain't. I'm saying like the way I planned my show, that's how it went that day. However his show was, that's how it went. Yeah. For me, the second day, I doctored my show a little bit. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying he planned that at all, but what I will say is that the second show, I like how he doing it now, where he sipped the champagne and he, you know what I'm saying? And that's just really, for me, that's what I call like, I want to say like power and influence. Like when you know these fans, or when you know someone loves you that much and you can give them that kind of experience, these are the same women that want to kiss him.
But he was the first nigga too that really made eating booty cool publicly. When he said that shit, the internet went up in the uproar.
And I was gonna say, I ain't gonna hold you. He introduced me to Gates a long time ago. He's an early Gates fan for sure.
Oh yeah, I'm a fan.
Yeah, he fucks with Gates tough.
He's one of the goats, bro.
I fuck with Gates too.
Luca Brasi, don't do that. You know that intro used to be your shit.
I like Gates.
Okay, don't start fixing. Don't start fucking up your posture, nigga. And looking at me a different way, nigga.
Yeah, it won't be no Kevin Gates slander
here. We ain't doing that.
My little brother loved Kevin Gates.
Mook
Shout out to Mook. Shout out to Brad. Yeah, niggas was around like Kevin Gates is go, but I'm saying like I just think now the internet was when he said that eat the booty shit, that it went crazy. But the internet just so crazy now.
I think what I'm trying to say is, I think I like Gates because he's always ahead of the culture. Mm-hmm. You feel me? The shit he doing is literally some shit niggas been doing.
Facts, bro.
But not like a lot of niggas. Now it's going. I'm telling you, any nigga that had a problem with that situation, watch what I'm about to go do it. As soon as I get off tour, I'm finna fly my queen. I was about to say my bitch. Finna fly my queen to some foreign country. I'm finna pop some fucking I don't know what, because I don't drink, but I'm going to do it that day. I'm going to pop it. I'm going to sip the champagne, and I'm going to make her tilt her head back and say, if you love me, you're going to let me spit this in your mouth. And she's going to say, I love you, and I'm going to spit it in her mouth. And I might go viral that day. But he be leading the culture. And I hate to say it because women be hating me for not being against the things he do. But it be like, you bitches gonna do it anyway. Y'all just gonna do it in 5 years. Yeah. He just doing it today.
The spitting in the mouth is crazy. Yeah.
I think the spitting is.
Only thing I got.
But it's teachers on. But to shout out to you, Freaky Chose.
Nah, man. Hey, man. I'm just telling you, man. Hey, I'm a nigga who used to watch like Extreme Tube. You feel me? And I don't know if you niggas know this.
He do.
Nigga,
Free sight.
I told you my computer got banned for that shit.
Shout out to Wake.
They took my computer because of that shit.
Hey, man, they been spitting in mouths on Extreme Tube, nigga.
Yeah, that's FT over there, not FaceTime. That's Freaky Teague over there.
Oh, man.
They took my computer.
Hey, I love Gates, but the only thing I got to beef with Gates with, I don't believe that he fixed that girl car with her bare hands.
Stop saying that.
He fixed her better.
Yes, he did, Chose.
I need footage, bro. I don't believe Will scored 100. I don't believe that Gates fixed it with his bare hands. I fuck with Gates, but I'm nothing. I got to see it.
Let me tell you this, dog. And I'm not gonna say too much because I was there, so I'm not not about
Why you all?
Not about the car.
I was gonna say, God damn it.
I was like, it's true.
Not about the car.
Hey, fix my bike.
Hey, but it's a lot of
motorcycle up there,
bro. I ain't gonna lie, it's a lot of shit that I don't like. I am the one thing y'all don't get is I am the number one. Look Gates in his eyes and really, really try to like tell him he didn't do something. Yeah. Like I'm the guy. I will look him in his eyes and be like, man, stop lying. And he will like, he'll laugh and then he'll like show me, right? But in this case, one day I seen, and I'm not supposed to talk about it because he told me to speak nothing of it.
Speak nothing of it.
But today I'm gonna speak some of it. It's been a long time, so it's. But I literally seen him do something one time that blew my mind, and I ain't gonna speak on how he did it, but he literally. He let somebody punch him in the chest, right? He was like, punch me right here. And he let him punch him in his chest like 20 times. And he just stood there and was like, and this nigga was big. And he was like, yeah, I can't feel a thing. And I was like, I'm sitting there like, what the fuck? So we in the studio. I'm thinking he about to call me next. So I'm like, at the time, I'm like, nigga, you know I'm not finna do it. Because I'm the kind of person where when I'm around him, I'm not the person who, you know how you got them friends that try to play too hard and, yeah, if he doing it, I'm going to do it. Like, if Gates lift 200 pounds, I'm not going to lift 200 pounds. I don't got shit to prove. And that's why we fuck with each other. He know that I'm the nigga that if I don't get with something, I don't get with it. You feel me?
Respect.
But this particular day, the guy that was in the studio was one of them niggas who didn't know how to say no to Gates. I know how to say no, so he was like, hey, come here. I'm finna show you this. And he whatever he did, he did it, right? And Gates was like, now stand right there. And you stand right there. I promise you ain't gonna feel a thing. And he hit him in his chest. Man, you know he big. Yeah. He boom! But bro didn't move. He took that bitch. And then he was like, now stand right there. And bro was like, I didn't feel it. Boom! He was like, you feel that? Nah, man, I didn't feel it. And it fucked me up. And these are stories that I wasn't supposed to speak nothing of, but I hope he don't get mad at me. But I'm just telling you.
Yes, we sorry, bro.
When we talk about that car battery, I believe it. Because whatever the fuck he knows, he might know how to start a car.
Miss Cleo crawl so Gates can walk, bro. No cap, bro. No cap.
I gotta respect the testimony.
I was there.
I got a question for you. Like, who was you growing, like, producers? Like, who you grew up, like, did you have anybody you wanted to be like, or any sound you was like, damn, if I could do that, that's what I want to do it?
Man, all the time. I definitely used to love Polo the Don when he was having his run. Of course, everybody wanted to be like Timberland. Who else?
Any hometown influences?
Man, it's a guy named Uncle Jaime who did like a lot of stuff. And when I was a kid, I got to work with him. And he just raw. You know, he an older man, but he be in the club. when I see him in the club now, I think Uncle Jaime like 55, 60. He be in the club just, y'all know that old man that be in the club dancing with the young girls and
Open shirt.
Yeah,
open shirt,
can't
whatever.
wait.
And he really gonna get loose. And man, his energy. Like when I meet good producers from back in the days, like Jazzy Faye them, they be just livid. They be like, they used to make beats with their body. They didn't just make a beat. They used to feel it first and then and then now like these internet niggas, they think about it, they click it in, they delete it. They don't make music with you feel me? Sometimes if you hear like a top that sounds super soulful, I was making the beat with my body, bro.
That
you feel me?
hard, bro.
Yeah, shit like that. I'm really in that bitch. I feel like music is a feeling.
Yeah.
And I like the older guys who used to have that feeling. Like right now, so many songs just feel the same way that they not trying to explore new feelings. You feel me? But that ain't no knock right now. I love what we doing right now too.
I got a question for you. Who's one artist or what was a group of people that, if you had your dream list of people you could produce a song for, who would it be?
Drake first. I would love to work with Drake. Drizzy for sure.
Good placement.
Man, I'm actually happy with my current list. Like,
Nice.
I wouldn't change Kevin Gates for nobody. I wouldn't change Fredo Bang for nobody. I wouldn't change Megan Thee Stallion for nobody. Like, NBA YoungBoy for nobody. When I look at my life, in 10 years, they gonna say I worked with Tupac of this generation. Like, when you really look at life between Kevin Gates, YoungBoy, and Megan,
Yes.
I done already did everything I needed to do.
That's a real triple crown.
Hold on. I don't mean to cut you off. Did you work with NBA YoungBoy in the studio, or you just sent him the record?
I've been with, you know what? I did work with NBA YoungBoy in the studio, but No Smoke was not in the studio. But I did the whole Fed Babies with Moneybagg Yo and YoungBoy. I was in the studio, and you know them two like fell out.
Yeah.
But I was in the studio like 2 days before they fell out. Like for that whole week we was in the studio, and these are moments you can't get back. And I forgot I got records with Moneybagg that's gold, and I never speak on them. I be forgetting, but shit like that, like
That's fire.
I can't make.
That was a tough flex, bro. That was tough.
Nah, man.
No, it's fine. It's respect though. That's
No,
not
no,
that's
no.
okay.
But I really can't make up when I say, when you catch these were people that at the time was just like they was just getting like 5-10K a show, you feel me? Yeah. But when I look at what I done off early things, man, it's like the people that I missed, it'd be like, man, y'all like y'all on separate sides of the tracks. Y'all not like different, like maybe Beyonce or some shit, but everybody else, man, I'm kind of in line with myself.
Now, hold on. You were saying YB is a Tupac of the generation, right?
I mean, if I ask my nephew,
You can ask me too.
Oh, so you would say that?
Yeah, I don't fuck with Tupac, but I feel I get the lining though.
He fuck with YoungBoy.
What I'm saying today is, if YoungBoy die tomorrow,
yes, sir.
What's up?
They gonna look back and be like, who did his first hit? And I would be the equivalent of the person who made, what's the biggest Tupac song?
Damn, you Dash Dillinger then.
Hit 'Em Up. I made Hit 'Em Up for YoungBoy. You feel me? I would be that kind of guy. And then when I look at, even with Top for Fredo, I made a very influential song with somebody who, when you think about YoungBoy and Fredo and how they beat for us,
right?
I showed the world that don't fucking play with me, because I made Fredo Bang first hit too.
I give you that. I ain't gonna, like, I'm tapped in, bro. Like, like, now we can talk.
All right.
Fredo Bang was big
Right.
on the ghetto niggas like me, underground. Like,
Right.
when you gave him that top record, you helped him put him in them ranks. Like, put my nigga on stage at that big show.
And I love
That's
it.
a fact.
That's what I love about
Because
it.
he was big.
Right.
But you definitely, with that record, you helped surpass, like, get my nigga out of the radio. He can really hit these goddamn it Summer Jam stages and rock out.
That versatility.
Like, for sure.
For sure.
You
And
goaded for that.
that's the part that, when I look at, like, that's the part that make me be like, I ain't gotta chase everything no more. only because of those situations that I look at nobody else could do. No other producer was out here bridging gaps other than like Dr. Dre and whoever else. Like they was making shit. They would go, you know, Diddy them. They was doing some shit that was like very, very gap bridging. And I feel like my generation that I never get respect because people don't look at music that deep like they used to.
Nigga, I'm gonna give you your respect on some real shit cause I be tapped in with the kids, but on the underground level, you was the Diddy because that Biggie and Pac shit, it was mainstream, but niggas don't understand how big that NBA YoungBoy and Fredo Bang beef, and you the only nigga to give both of them 2 big records for sure.
For
sure. I give you that.
Appreciate
that.
Even outside of that, I mean, not to make it no mainstream shit, but you got 2 crazy songs with Meg. A lot of people cannot say that.
Yeah.
Like at a time period where she was ascending, she wasn't there yet. She was on the way up. And it was kind of iffy, but those are 2 big songs of her catalog that you know what I'm saying? So, like, your versatility with that and the hometowns, like, that's easy respect for you.
See, and a lot of people don't know, like, me and Meg, like this, like, I used to shoot her music videos. I wasn't just a producer. I was actually, one of her biggest viral freestyles is shot outside my house at the time, and I was standing
Oh, so that was you?
Yeah, that was me. Yeah.
That's crazy, because everybody know that freestyle.
Yeah, that Stally freestyle. That's at my house. Like, I literally just took my camera at the time. I had a Sony. Took that bitch outside, shot a video because at the time I felt like we close and we was working a lot, but I'm like, we close. We just need them visuals now. So, man, it's just when you look at life, that's how I end up getting thick though, because I knew she ain't forget none of that shit. It's just she's so big now. You know, it's harder. It's so many channels, and I don't believe in channels. If we talk, I need to have your number, but to be talking to this person and that,
You was there before all that goofy ass shit, though.
Hit my line. I ain't need to talk to your people now because before then, you was at my house.
Right. But when she did the feature, I knew, like, Meg ain't changed. It's the same Meg, you feel me?
That bitch so hard, though, bro. That's why I'm like, nigga, you came on that bitch and you get the crowd going and then she come with the bars and shit. That's a perfect record for sure.
She did that shit for sure.
So, nigga, I can dance to that song. No ass, nigga.
Weird. You want to dance to Meg? Is that what you're saying?
He's a fuck nigga for that.
Man, hey, fuck what you talking about? I dance to Meg. I ain't doing no twerking. Hey,
Joe, come on, man, don't do that. Don't side with him.
Fuck with Charles,
you see the fit. That's not a nigga you might want to side with.
Me and Charles rock the stage together, nigga. Let me go see that bitch tonight, Charles.
Joe, if he go to your stage of Black Forces, he might stick up that whole front row.
Man, he gonna go grab something. He go, come here. Strong arm him. Straight off the front line.
Real KG.
He gonna say, hey, let me punch your chest. Let me show you something.
And it's gonna be the last of Club 520 podcast. Be here and catch some assault
charge. We gonna have some boy.
Hey, I got a question though. Like, what was that first song that you think like really like took your career from like here to here? Like, not mainstream, but like when you first got that like buzz, like
Got you. As a producer or as an artist?
Producer.
First song, the one that really changed everything was "Time for That" by Kevin Gates. That was the first song that. It was weird. I don't know. Nobody know this story. This is crazy. One day, I got flew to Atlantic Records to work on some records. They never told me who that was for. That day, I did 23 songs. Damn. Yeah, I was in the studio. This one you ain't got. I stayed in the trailer house. I had nothing to lose, and I'm like, I'm in the studio at. I think I got there at 12. I leave at like 5 in the morning. But everybody talking about how. Oh man, like engineer, he like, yo, you did about 10 already, bro. You don't have to go this hard. They're not tripping. You can leave, go do it. At the time, nigga, I ain't got no hoes. I'm broke. I'm ugly. I'm whatever you want to call it. I'm dirty. I'm whatever, nigga. I'm in LA though. So in my trailer house, ugly as fuck, and my brother stayed there with his 3 kids, and I got an air mattress. I'm standing in the studio all night, nigga. I love the way this shit look. It's a movie. So I do 23 songs. 3 of them bitches go platinum.
Fire.
So, the crazy thing is Gates was down the hall that day. Mm-hmm. So, and at this time, me and Gates ain't like me and Gates now. This is Gates that was sipping syrup, doing drugs, and crazy as fuck. So, Gates come in and listen, and at the time, he like, he hear like a little melody. I'm not thinking nothing of it. He don't talk. He not talking to me. He come in, he lean against the wall, and he like, I wish I could get on this wall, but he lean against the wall. He's sitting there, he like, he looking back at the wall. I'm like, what the fuck he looking at? He looking at the wall though. He like, he mugging the wall. I'm like, man, this nigga losing. Like, he literally up and down in the wall.
Yeah.
I'm a little scared. He don't say nothing. He just leave. He leave. Go down the hall. The next day I wake up, I got 3 Kevin Gates songs from the A&R. Like, yo, listen to these 3 songs. He like taking little melodies or whatever he liked from the song and taking it to another level. And then the album, I'm not thinking nothing because I'm not signed yet, so I'm not thinking it's gonna come out. I want to say 2 months later, his album dropped. They all on the album, and a year later, everything had went platinum. And I was like, I'm chosen. I don't care what nobody got to say. But Time for That was the one that was like the leader because none of them was singles. They had, at the time, they had every single that they needed. Mm-hmm. And to this day, Time for That is one of his biggest songs. So it just showed me like, man, when you making good music, you don't even need to be the single. You just gotta be out. You feel me? So that was the one that made me know like, man, God ain't make no mistakes with my career. I'm where I need to be. I'm where I should be right now.
Love, bro.
It don't know like that. We gotta wrap it up. Chose, appreciate you sliding on us, my boy.
Thank you, my brother.
Hey man, for
I
sure.
love the energy for sure.
Man.
Appreciate
Yes,
y'all,
sir,
man.
bro.
You know what
Thank
it
y'all
is.
for having me, my brother.
Love.
Yes, sir.
But before we get out of here, new music, promo.
Man, I got a album out right now called X Symbol. It came out 2 weeks ago.
Yes,
it's
sir.
the hardest thing out. Trust me, my new music hard. I'm on tour right now. If y'all go look at the tour dates, pop out at a show, come rock with me. Do y'all want to come to the show tonight? If so, let me know. I'm gonna get y'all on my list.
Chose, put me on the list.
See the Black Forces.
Put me on the list.
Yeah.
I don't need a mic, but if you get enough
yo.
goddamn drink, he can give me
If you see me here at the show, walk the other way.
get them freaks on that stage, nigga. I know how to pick them out, Chose. I'm telling you.
That's why we need you tonight.
I'm
Go
telling
pick
you.
them out, goddamn. We need a little.
That's a
squad.
nasty scout report.
That report about to be
That's about to be some
tough crowd.
So y'all say y'all don't trust his judgment.
Nah.
I'm gonna say you gonna have a hell of a show. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, your show gonna be lit.
That's what's up.
Nah,
For
for
sure,
sure,
man.
man.
One more time for Chose. Shout out to the Volume. Shout out to the Patreon gang. We appreciate y'all. Club 520.